To the channel. We're still at the cemetery. We're going to be here all day filming. There'll be multiple videos. There's a very old cemetery, and we're going to be filming. So keep your eye peeled for different videos through this series. There's going to be mausoleums. There's going to be there's an old chapel. There's quite a bit to see. So I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned, and more is coming. And here we go. We'll get started. We're going to start, just pick up where we left off. All right. Here we have Carl, 1840 to 1926, and Carlene, 1844 to 1912. Then we have Christian, 1843 to 1925, and Christina, 1845 to 19, it says she's still alive. Then we have Ernest, 1874 to 1914. Then we have this big, beautiful stone right here. This is awesome. Look at this one, guys. That's different. We don't see ones like that every day. And that's going to belong to, I'm not sure the name, but 1865 to 1939 and 1872 to 1909. Very cool. That's a very awesome looking stone. Then next we have this round one right here, and it's going to belong to Edward, 1850 to 1903. Then we have round ones here, as a matter of fact. And we're going to have to come over this one to try to see who it is. It's going to be a Marie Cutts, 1837 to 1910. And it's going to be Carl, 1836 to 1907. Then we have, not sure the name. They were born December the 3rd, 1839 to March the, I want to say the 6th, 1914. And I believe that's German in this writing too. Then we're going to have a Maria. She was born September the 1st, 1841, and died July the 30th, 1905. Then we have George, who was born December the 16th, 1874, and he died May the 25th, 1906. Then we have John Henry, born 1841, and died December the 21st, 1924. Then we have Deanna. She was born November 25th, 1852, and died November 26th, 1926. Then we have Peter Snoff, or something like that. Then we have William, 1850 to 1953, and Joanna, 1857 to 1932, and Christina, 1818 to 1902. Then we have Rinsman, or something like that. Elm, 1864 to 1946, and not sure on the name, but 1865 to 1916, and a baby, 1902 to 1902. Then we have Elb, or something like that, Caroline, born May the 8th, 1863, died September the 26th, 1922. And William, the father, born June the 27th, 1858, died October the 20th, 1934. Then we have Frederick Edward, 1890. It says he's still alive. And Elsie, 1898 to 1943. Then we have George, 1885 to 1906. Then we have Jeannie, 1861 to 1927. Then we have Frederick, 1859 to 1946. Then we have Lawrence, December the 15th, 1898 to January the 16th, 1899. Then we have Wolf, William, 1873 to 1954, and Caroline, 1877 to 1959, and Doris, 1909 to 1909. I'm not sure who this is down here, so we'll move on. I got too much to cover. Then we got Frank, 1858 to 1933, and Mary, 1862 to 1938, and son, Henry, 1892 to 1914. Then we have Leah, 1877 to 1930, and William, 1883 to 1961. We have Carl, 1841 to 1910, and I'm not sure what that says. Bertha, 1857 to 1922. Then we have Lois, 1881 to 1898. And then on this side we have Carl Phillip, 1841 to 1910, and Bertha, 1857 to 1922. All right. Then we have Augusta, 1865 to 1950. Ernestina, 1852 to 1934. And Mimi, 1818 to 1888. Mother. And that's all that's on that stone. Now let me catch this up. Oh, we done that one. Never mind. We got that one. We're up to here. This is the old cemetery, guys. And we have Robert, 1873 to 1898. Orpah, 1872 to 1949. Esther, 1902 to 1981. And Robert, 1899 to 1983. Then we have Augusta, 1864 to 1937. He was a Mason. And Nellie, 1868 to 1954. Then we have Otto, May the 12th, 1879 to September the 2nd, 1905. Luke, 1846 to 1914. And Laura, 1842 to 1927. Then we have Millet, mother and father, is all it says. Then we have John, 1851 to 1913. And Frederica Voltman, 1855 to 1929. And I love these little old stones. I think these remind me of the old-timey cash registers. If the older folks is in here watching, you'll know what I'm talking about. Here we have John, 1860 to 1910, and Caroline, 1865 to 1940. We have Madeline, 1838 to 1915, and Philip, 1878 to 1907. We have, not sure of the name, 1860 to 1908, and Leah, 1862 to 1935. Then we have Jacob, 1864 to 1945, and Lois, 1866 to 1923. Then we have a stone right here. And let's see here. I think we got this one too. Yep, I think we did. All right, so we're further down than I thought. See, we're moving right along. All right, we have Michael, March 22nd, 1842 to June the 19th, 1913. Or Michelle. And Augusta, August 1st, 1837 to March the, I think the 11th, 1915. All right. Then we got some more German stone right here, I believe. Herman Russ, born October the 17th, 1876. He died April the 14th, 1907. And Wilhelmina Russ, born September the 30th, 1867. Died November the 14th, 1907. All right. This one's father and mother. Oh, it's going to be down at the bottom. Herman, 1845 to 1922. Bertha, 1841 to 1909 on that one. All right. We're not going to be able to tell nothing about that one. So we're going to skip this little area and move up to here. We're going to have Jacobs, Charles. Jacobs. Henry Jacobs. 1902 to 1919. Charles, 1875 to 1921. Mary, his wife, 1876 to 1942. Walter, 1896 to 1925. And Edward, 1894 to 1961. See if we can tell anything about this stone. Not really. So we're going to move on. We're not going to spend time on ones we can't see. So here we have, I'm not sure the last name. It says mother, 1856 to 1931, and father, 1853 to 1934. Then we have Frank Elmer, 1915 to 1944 on this one. And then we have Elsie, 1881 to 1921. Last name is going to be Morgan. Alwyn Morgan, 1850 to 1929. Lois, 1855 to 1934. Elsa, 1881 to 1921. Frank, 1878 to 1882. And Clarence, I want to say 1892 to 19, says he's still alive. So, here we go. All right, Edna, 1821 to 1897. Philip, 1807 to 3. And then that's the daughters. The daughter is Catherine, 1844 to 1930 on this stone. I need to hold the camera a little straighter. I'm sorry about that, guys. Can't tell nothing on this one. We're not going to waste time, so we'll move on. Here we have Anna Huey, 1850 to 1909. And Michael, 1845 to 1929. Then we have, oh, that's a different person. Well, we'll go ahead and get it while we're here. It's going to be Sarah, 1859 to 1926. And George, 1858 to 1939. Then we have this big, beautiful stone here. It's going to be Marie Mueller, January the 14th, 1829 to February 26th, 1862. Then it's going to be Hewig, or something like that, February the 5th, 1881 to July the 26th, 1881. Then we got, on this side, we have Philip. Okay, this is German. He gabbed in Otisburg, April the 29th, 1800. That's when he was born. And then he died January the 9th, 1875. Catherine, I'm not sure how you read that. Anyways, she was born in Otisburg or whatever, too, as well. And she died April the 6th, 1805. Well, no, she was born April 6th, 1805. I don't know why I keep leaving that off. Anyway, she died October the 30th, 1889. And then on this side, we got J. Theodore Mueller. And he was born the 4th of May the 4th, 1844. And he died June the 21st, 1875. And let's see if that's all, family. All right. Cool. Next, we have this one right here. And we're not going to be able to read it, so we won't waste no time. Then we have Frederick, April the 3rd, 1885, I think, to January the 1st, 1918. And then I didn't know the name, okay. And then Jonathan, July the 19th, 1842 to January the 28th, 1920. Then we have Edward, 1878 to 1950, and Anna, 1879 to 1967. Then we have Howard, August 25th, 1903 to November the 14th, 1906. Then we have Joanna, something, 1822 to 1910. And Marvin, 1911 to 1924. Took me a minute to look at that. Okay, then this is our next one. It's going to be William, 1859 to 1926. The way them look like 8s, and they're not. They're 9s. And then Mary, his wife, 1861 to 1934. And Mary Angela, 1922 to 1986. Right there on that stone. And then we have James, 1855 to 1975. Don't think we're going to be able to tell anything on this one. No, it's too far gone. I hate stones when they do that because it erases who they were, and it's like they're totally forgotten. Here's Anna Hoffman. She died November the 12th, 1862 at the age of 13. Then we have Fred Hoffman. He died March the 21st, 1892 at the age of 69 years. And Margaret, his wife, she died April the 30th, 1912 at the age of 84 years. And then we got more over here. Then we have John Hoffman, 1858 to 1921. And Emily, his wife, 1860 to 1932. And Elsa Hanson, 1895 to 1936, all on that one stone. Then we have Elsa Hanson, 1895 to 1936. Emily, the mother, 1860 to 1932. And John Hoffman, the father, 1858 to 1921. And that takes care of all that, which gets me up to these two. All right. Then we have a Jacob Gerwig, or something like that, 1850 to 1917, and granddaughter, 1906 to 1926. Then we have HB and F. It's Willie, the son of HB. This is Willie, their son. 1889 to 1889. All right. I don't know if I've done that one or not. Miller, James, 1884 to 1961. Della, 1886 to 1981. And Josephine, 1877 to 1945. And Hooray, 1840 to 1923, and William, 1838 to 1918 on that stone. Oh no, another German one. These are, take a moment to read. And I know I don't think I've done this one. Gestiva, born January 23rd, 1871, died February 20th, 1874. Freddie, born July 23rd, 1867, died February 20th, 1877. And Lewis, born January 24th, 1853, died February 6th, 1913. Nobody on that side good. Then we had Daniel. He was born February 4th, 1829. He died December 11th, 1908. Elizabeth, his wife, born June the 22nd, 1830, died April the 14th, 1890. Then you got Lewis Linhart, September the 20th, 1887, died January the 17th, 1907. And his wife, Reverend T.H. Linhart, February the 16th, 1859 to October the 2nd, 1911. And I didn't read that stone because I'm not had no reverence. All right. Then we have Edward. He was the son of J&L Ziegler or something like that. Anyways, he was born October the 3rd, 1868. And he died January, looks like the 6th, 1891. And on this side, we're going to have fun seeing it. I can't see the first name. But they died in 1880. And then the second one, his wife, she was born September the 12th, 1849, and she died February the 1st, 1887. On that stone right there. Alright, guys. Now we'll do these right here and catch these up, and then we'll do the rest of them in here. Alright, we'll go ahead and catch these. Man, this cemetery is going to be a big one to do. A lot to do on this one. This one is George, born August 25th, 1874, died July the 21st, 1905. Alright, next. We have Grandma, Anna, not sure of the name, but 1827 to 1905. Then we have Paul, Mutney, 1873 to 1906. Then we have Fred Evans, 1891 to 1905. Then we have Father Malter, or something like that. Kristen 1824 to 1911. Then we have Augusta. He was born May the 21st, 1873. And he died, it looks like in January the 19th, 1905. That one we can't see, it's in the ground. Which takes us to here. Mimi, 1874 to 1905. And John Carl, he was born October the 8th, 1886. And he died June the 8th, 1905 on that one. I'm going to go ahead and hit these and get them done. Can't see that one. So we have H.C. Frederick, 1854 to 1905. And grandfather Andrew Cook, 1857 to 1905. Then we have father and mother and son. It just says on that stone. Then we have father. I'm not sure who he is. Gabriel, I think. He was born September the 20th, 1829, and he died May the 8th, 1905. Then we have father, Andrew, Kelmer, Chemimeter, something like that, 1846 to 1905, and mother, Elizabeth, 1854 to 1906. Then we have Martin. He was born in 1828 and he died in 1905. Geb means born and guest means died. Best I can tell. Alright, Jan Lankin or something like that. On that one, it looks like she died in 1905. Alright. Then we have father Charles, 1864 to 1934, and mother Mimi, 1864 to 1929, and son Charles, 1891 to 1903, and daughter, 1890 to 1915. So they got to bury both of their kids. That's horrible. They were older, but they got to bury both of them. Then we have Catherine Wagner, 1872 to 1900, and her husband rode off where you can't tell. All right. Next we have Lang, Pauline, 1877 to 1947, and Frank, 1873 to 1933. Oh, this is a neat looking stone. Kurtz, something like that. Fred, 1856 to 1904, and Mimi, 1859 to 1930, and John, 1877 to 1908. You ain't gonna be able to tell on that one. But you are about this one. It's got to be a John, 1841 to 1920, and Lois, 1834 to 1914. Then it's going to be a Sophia over here. And it's going to be 1845 to 1905. There's going to be Margaret Ross, 1826 to 1904. Let me catch these few up right here. It's going to be a Susan, 1874 to 1916. We're not going to be able to read that one, or that one, or that one. So we'll move on to this one. And we're not going to be able to read it either. So we're going to be able to start here. Marie, 1894 to 1905, and John, 1843 to 1911. Whew. Got to rest a moment. I done those. Yeah, I done those. Should be right here. We're going to be Frederica on that one. You ain't going to be able to get it. Henrich, 1836 to 1902. Anna, 1836 to 1914. I was trying to see if I can get any of these. I think this one here, you can tell he died in 83 on that one. That's it. All of them are done. Then we got Laura, 1870 to 1874. And Donna, 1888 to 1888. Cornelius, 1832 to 1905. I'm not sure on the name, 1839 to 1915. Oh, wow. There's a big one. It's going to be Henry, 1855 to 1946. Caroline, 1862 to 1933. Edward, 1885 to 1902. Daughter, Rosa, 1891 to 1892. And Robert, son, 1897 to 1898. All on that one stone right there. All right. Then we have William, 1878 to 1930. Not going to be able to get nothing off of them because they're flipped over. So that takes us to here. Otto. Barbara Otto, 1845 to 1890. George, 1871 to 1885. And John, 1874 to 1885. Matilda James, 1869 to 1891. Myrtle, 1890 to 1921. And Sylvia James Riley, 1888 to 1977 on that stone. Next, we have, instead of Walter, it's Walter. John M. Otto, or something like that, 1832 to 1907. And Emma Walker, 1877 to 1908. Nothing on that one. See what we can get off this one. Mary, 1859 to 1938. And Carrie, 1890 to 1958. Then we got this beautiful stone right here. It's going to be George Trunk, Trunk, Trunk. Born April the 18th, 1845, and died September the 4th, 1879. Then we have Oscar, 1859 to 1893, and Caroline, his wife, 1848 to, so she's still alive, so she would be like close to 150 some years old. Here we got John Gasper, 1814 to 1884, and Elizabeth, his wife, 1828 to 1888. And that's all that's on that beautiful stone. Next, we got these round ones. And it's going to be Thomas Newmanin, 1861 to 1930. It's going to be Catherine, 1859 to 1940. And it's going to be Herman, 1892 to 1901. Oh, we got one more down here. Then we have Julia, 1888 to 1955. Right there, all in that one spot. All right. Now let's see who we got. We have Lewis, 1871 to 1932, and Carrie, 1877 to 1943. Not gonna be able to tell nothing on that one. So it takes us to this lovely stone right here. And it's gonna be Sarah, May the 30th, 1822 to May the 15th, 1874, and Cora, January the 10th, 1875 to July the 4th, 1875. See what I'm talking about, old stones, guys? Then we got Emma, August the 4th, 1886 to June the 5th, 1897. Then we have Mary, 1850 to 1918. And that's all that's on that beautiful stone. Next we have this one. I'm probably not going to be able to read anything on it. I can't see it, but I don't know if you can read it through the phone or not. Probably not. There it is, guys. Alright, here's our next one. Big, nice stone here. Now I'm going to do this one, and I'll probably have to end this one and start another for the next video. Anyways, we have Christopher. He was born December the 26th, 1881. No, he died then. That's right, he died. Des means the same thing as dead too. Alright, here we go. So we get this one here, Des December the 3rd, looks like 91, 72 years. Then Emma at the bottom, she was guessed guessed means the same thing too, death. August the 10th, 1880 on that side. And on this side, Henry, he was guessed out at July the 6th, 1887. And that means death. Then on this one guessed out on December the 6th, 1898. And that's going to be Lois. And then Kristen, he guessed out on the 25th of December, 1926. He was 76 years, 2 months, and 19 days. Sophia, she guessed out November the 3rd, 1916 on that one. All right, guys. Then we have Frank, July the 2nd, 1887 to May the 30th, 1839. Can't tell nothing on this one. Then we have a Mary here, and she's 1859 to 1927, and William, 1858 to 1932. I'm going to try to finish his row. Mimi, 1875 to 1946. Her daughter, Edna, 1906 to 1927. Not going to probably be able to tell nothing on this one. Does look like someone died in 1911, but I can't tell you who. No, not much on that one. All right, here we go. We'll finish these here, guys, and then I'll start a new video. This one here is going to be a Franny, and she's 1890 to 1907. And then Dora, 1851 to 1931. And then the mother, Ida Hochstrater or something like that, 1884 to 1928. And I don't know if I've done these two or not. We're going to try to see if we can get them. Looks like Margaret, 1843 to 1927. And Walden, looks like 1835 to 1909 to me on that one. And then we have Martha Hopper, 1847 to 1927. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video and start the next one. So keep your eyes peeled for multiple videos. They will be coming out throughout the day. Appreciate you watching, and peace. I'm out of here.